Brandon Aiyuk was recently interviewed after the 49ers lost to the Philadelphia Eagles, and he was asked who he thinks will win the Super Bowl, the Chiefs or the Eagles. He picked the Chiefs, and to explain his prediction, he gave this analysis of Philly's defense. Here's what he said, quote, "I don't know fully about that defense. They talk about them being a good defense. I'm not sure. I think this Kansas City pass game will expose what we thought we were going to expose before some unfortunate circumstances. They got extremely lucky." Now, I don't think this is just Brandon Aiyuk that feels this way. I think the entire 49ers team feels this way. I think Kyle Shanahan feels this way. John Lynch, Jed York as well. And I would agree with them if Brock Purdy sprained his ankle in the parking lot walking into the stadium or during practice before the week. That would be an unfortunate injury. But Brock Purdy got injured playing football. He got injured playing against a defense that registered pressure against the quarterback, the Niners quarterback. 62% of the time, the quarterback dropped back. You can't win that way. So Aiyuk says they were going to expose something in Philly's defense and that their defense wasn't that good. Well, maybe they could have exposed something on the back end of Philly's defense. Brandon Aiyuk was open on that play when Brock Purdy got hit. But to expose something on the back end of a defense, you have to be able to block and win in the trenches. And the Niners got destroyed in the trenches. So in that sense, they got exposed. Their pass protection schemes got exposed. Their offensive line got exposed. Their quarterback got exposed. Their coach got exposed. So I don't think it's fair to say that the Eagles got extremely lucky. But more importantly, this entire mentality that the Niners have, that they didn't really lose legitimately, is frankly a loser's mentality, and it comes from Kyle Shanahan. When losers lose, they say, "It wasn't my fault. There was nothing else I could have done. I did everything right. Everything that was under my control, I did correctly. And, the football gods conspired against me. There was just bad luck. Yet again, more bad luck." That's how losers think. When winners lose, they say, "What could I have done differently? What could I do differently next year to make sure this doesn't happen? Because me losing, those things don't compute. I'm living in an alternate reality right now where I just lost. How can I make sure this never happens again?" That's not how the Niners talk. Whenever they lose, they say they were the best team. Brandon Aiyuk said there's no doubt the Niners were the team to beat this year. When they lost in the Super Bowl to the Chiefs, Kyle Shanahan to this day says the Niners were the better team. Well, you know what? That's why they play the games. If the 49ers had respected Philly's defense and accurately scouted it as the great pass rush it is, they wouldn't have called that slow developing, lazy 7-step drop play action pass on the first drive of the game. They would have called runs and quick passes like they did against Dallas. They respected Dallas's defense. They didn't put Purdy in a position to get hurt against Dallas. All week they said, "This is a great defense, Dallas. It's really underrated. It's a great defense." But with Philly, they didn't even know if it was good. They want to expose Philly's defense. How about just respect the defense, do what you need to do to win, and get out of there to live another day? No, you wanted to expose it. Expose it as being not good. Well, you got exposed. And now you're trying to figure out what happened. Unfortunate circumstances. No, the unfortunate circumstance was that game plan from Kyle Shanahan. I'm sorry he gave that to you because it was the wrong game plan. The one he had the week before against Dallas was much better. What happened to that one?